Hey everyone, and welcome to this deep dive where we'll be exploring Northeastern University as a potential employer.
Exciting stuff.
It is, and our trusty guide for this journey is AcademicJobs.com. It's an amazing resource for all things academic careers.
Yeah, you'll find a ton of insights there.
You will.
hmm
And whether you're, just starting out in your career or thinking about a change or just curious, this deep dive is for you.
Absolutely. It's for everyone, wherever you are on your journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Northeastern. They've got some really fascinating history. Did you know they were founded by the YMCA?
I did not know that.
That's interesting. And they've got global campuses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot to unpack here. So let's bring in our expert to help us with that.
Well, what's really cool about Northeastern is their reputation. I mean,
Mhm.
they're highly ranked and known for their research, and they really emphasize experiential learning, which we'll get into more later.
Yeah, that's a big one. So imagine yourself working at Northeastern. You're engaged in cutting-edge research in fields like security, sustainability, health sciences, all areas where Northeastern is making waves.
And remember that global aspect we talked about. It's not just campuses. Northeastern has a presence in over 100 countries through research projects and partnerships.
Wow, so you could be working with colleagues all over the world and contributing to advancements on a global scale.
Exactly.
That's incredible. It really broadens the horizons of what's possible. So let's talk about what kind of opportunities are available at Northeastern.
Well, Northeastern offers a wide range of positions. They've got openings for faculty, of course, across many disciplines, but they also have roles in administration, support services, research, and more.
So it sounds like there's a place for just about everyone.
I think so. AcademicJobs.com is a fantastic resource for seeing all the different openings, and you can also find more information on Northeastern's website.
Definitely. So let's talk about the work environment at Northeastern. What's it like to actually work there?
Well, one thing that stands out is their commitment to a supportive work environment. They really understand the importance of work-life balance and offer flexible work arrangements.
And that's huge these days.
It is. And they also prioritize professional development. They really want their employees to learn and grow in their roles.
That's a big plus. It shows they're really invested in their employees' well-being and success.
Absolutely. And it contributes to a really positive and thriving workplace culture.
Okay, I'm impressed. So tell me more about this experiential learning that Northeastern is so well known for. What makes it so unique?
Well, their experiential learning model is all about bridging that gap between theory and practice. So for students, this means co-op programs, internships, research opportunities, anything that gives them real-world experience in their field.
That makes sense. But how does that philosophy extend to employees? It's not like we can go back to school and do internships.
Right, you're right. But that core principle of applying knowledge in practical settings still applies. So for faculty, this might involve collaborating on research projects with industry partners or incorporating real-world case studies into their teaching.
So faculty get to stay connected to the cutting edge of their fields and bring that relevance into the classroom. What about staff members? How does it work for them?
Well, for staff, experiential learning could mean opportunities for cross-training, or maybe shadowing colleagues in different departments. They might also get involved in special projects that let them develop new skills and see how the university operates.
That's interesting. It creates this culture of continuous learning and growth, not just for students, but for everyone who works at Northeastern.
Exactly. It's not just about what you bring to Northeastern. It's about what Northeastern can offer you in terms of development and growth.
I love that. So it's a two-way street.
It is.
Okay, this is all sounding very exciting. But before we get too carried away dreaming about working at Northeastern, let's talk about some practicalities. Like, what's the hiring process like?
Well, Northeastern, like a lot of universities, uses a multi-step process. It usually starts with an online application, followed by a series of interviews.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they're looking for candidates who are not only qualified, but also passionate about Northeastern's mission and values.
So how can AcademicJobs.com help in this process?
Well, AcademicJobs.com is a great starting point because it gives you insights into what Northeastern is looking for in their employees. You can also find reviews and ratings from current and former employees, which can give you a good sense of the work environment and the culture.
So it's like getting an inside scoop before you even apply.
Exactly. And that can make all the difference when you're putting together your application and getting ready for your interviews.
Absolutely. So let's dive into some of the specific fields where Northeastern is really making a name for themselves. You mentioned earlier security, sustainability, and health sciences. Can you tell us more about what they're doing in those areas?
Of course. So in security, Northeastern is a leader in cybersecurity research and education. They have a dedicated cybersecurity and privacy institute that's tackling some of the biggest challenges in the field.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What about sustainability? What kind of work are they doing there?
Northeastern is super committed to sustainability, both in how they operate and in their research. They have a sustainability initiative that's focused on finding solutions to global environmental challenges,
Wow.
and they're incorporating sustainability principles into their campus design and practices.
So they're really walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Exactly.
That's great. And what about health sciences? What are some of the exciting things happening there?
Well, Northeastern has the Bouvet College of Health Sciences, and it's world-renowned. It's at the forefront of research in things like cancer, heart disease, and infectious diseases, and they're leading the way in developing new healthcare technologies and therapies.
That's incredible. It sounds like they're really pushing the boundaries in a lot of different fields.
They are, and that's what makes it such an exciting place to work. You have the chance to be part of something groundbreaking and make a real difference in the world.
Okay, I'm sold on the idea of working at Northeastern. But now I'm curious about the campus itself. What's it like to actually work in that environment?
Well, Northeastern's main campus is in the heart of Boston, a city known for its history, its culture, and its amazing universities.
So you get the best of both worlds, the energy of a big city and the intellectual stimulation of a university campus.
You do. And Northeastern's campus is beautiful. It's a mix of historic and modern architecture with lots of green space and outdoor areas for students and employees to enjoy.
Sounds very inviting.
It is. You can really feel that sense of community and collaboration that Northeastern is known for.
I love that. So we've talked about all this incredible research, the supportive work environment,
Yeah.
this focus on experiential learning, the vibrant campus culture. I'm really starting to get a sense of what it would be like to work there.
Me too.
But I have one more question for you. What would you say to someone who's maybe on the fence about applying for a job at Northeastern?
I'd say go for it. There's no harm in exploring the opportunities that are out there. And you might just find your dream job at Northeastern.
Great advice.
Yeah.
So for anyone listening who's interested in learning more about working at Northeastern, what's the best way to get started?
I definitely recommend checking out AcademicJobs.com. They have a ton of information on Northeastern, including job listings, salary data, employee reviews, and insights into the university's culture and values.
So it's like a one-stop shop for everything Northeastern.
Exactly. And they also have a lot of helpful resources for job seekers in general, like tips on writing your CV and cover letter, preparing for an interview, and negotiating your salary.
So whether you're specifically interested in Northeastern or you're just exploring your options, AcademicJobs.com is an amazing resource.
It really is, and I think it's especially valuable for people who are new to the academic job market or who are thinking about a career change.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today. We talked about Northeastern's commitment to experiential learning, their global reach, their supportive work environment, their vibrant campus culture, and all those exciting opportunities available.
It's been a great conversation.
It has. And I'm sure our listeners are feeling pretty inspired to explore Northeastern further.
I hope so.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to remind everyone that AcademicJobs.com is your go-to resource for finding out about career opportunities at Northeastern and other amazing universities all over the world.
Absolutely.
Don't miss out on the chance to find your perfect fit in the world of academia.
And be sure to visit Northeastern's website to see firsthand all the incredible things happening there.
Great advice. We'll be back soon to continue our deep dive into Northeastern. But in the meantime, happy exploring.
One of the things that really makes Northeastern unique is how much they emphasize interdisciplinary collaboration.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's not just departments working in their own little bubbles.
Not at all. It's all about breaking down those barriers and encouraging people from different fields to work together.
I like that. So how does that actually play out?
Well, you see it in their research centers and institutes. They bring faculty from all different departments to work on shared goals. Like, for example, they have the Institute for Experiential AI,
Okay.
and it combines expertise from computer science, engineering, business, even the humanities, to explore the impact of artificial intelligence on society.
Wow, that's a really cool mix of disciplines.
It is, and it shows how they're embracing the idea that real innovation happens when you bring different perspectives together.
So if someone really thrives in collaborative environments and loves working with people from different backgrounds, Northeastern could be a great fit.
Definitely. And this collaborative spirit goes beyond just the research labs, too.
Oh, how so?
You see it in the way faculty from different departments will team up to create interdisciplinary courses.
Oh, interesting.
And there are opportunities for staff to work on projects that involve colleagues from across the university.
So it sounds like there's a real sense of community and shared purpose throughout the whole institution.
There is. And that's something that comes up a lot in employee reviews on AcademicJobs.com.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people talk about that strong sense of camaraderie and feeling like they're part of something bigger than themselves.
That's really inspiring. It's not just a job, it's a chance to be part of a community that's trying to make a positive impact.
Exactly. And speaking of making a positive impact, I think it's worth mentioning Northeastern's commitment to social justice and equity.
Yeah, definitely. That's really important.
They have a number of initiatives aimed at creating a more inclusive and equitable campus for everyone.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. They have a Social Justice and Equity Council that advises the university leadership on policies related to diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
And they have several centers and institutes that focus on social justice issues, like the Center for Race, Equity, and Justice and the Institute on Race and Justice.
Wow. Sounds like they're really taking a comprehensive approach.
They are. And this commitment extends to the workplace, too.
In what way?
Well, for one thing, they're committed to hiring a diverse faculty and staff that reflect the diversity of the student body and the community as a whole.
That's great.
And they offer a variety of resources and support services for employees from underrepresented groups.
That's so important. It's not just about representation, it's about making sure everyone feels valued and respected and supported.
Absolutely. And it's something that Northeastern seems to be doing well based on the feedback from employees on AcademicJobs.com.
It's great to hear that they're putting their values into action.
Mm.
So we've talked about the research, the collaborative environment, the sense of community, and the commitment to social justice. What else makes Northeastern stand out as an employer?
Well, one thing that's often mentioned in reviews on AcademicJobs.com is the emphasis on professional development.
Oh, interesting. So they're really invested in helping their employees grow and advance in their careers.
Yeah. They are. They offer a wide range of programs and resources like workshops, conferences, online courses, mentoring programs. They even have a tuition remission program for employees who want to go back to school.
Wow, that's a fantastic benefit.
It is. It shows how much they value their employees and want to invest in their success.
It's a win-win for everyone. The employee gets to learn new skills and advance their career, and the university benefits from having a highly skilled workforce.
Exactly. And you can see how this commitment to professional development contributes to the high level of job satisfaction reported by Northeastern employees.
That makes sense. They feel challenged and supported, and they have opportunities for growth.
Right. And it's a big draw for people who are looking for a workplace that values their well-being and their future.
Definitely. So let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that's always top of mind for job seekers, work-life balance. We touched on it before with flexible work arrangements, but let's go a little deeper. How does Northeastern actually support its employees in achieving that balance?
Well, they understand that employees have lives outside of work, and they want to create a culture that respects that. They offer a variety of programs and policies to help with this, like flexible schedules, telecommuting options, generous vacation time, and paid parental leave.
Those are all great perks.
They are. And it goes beyond just policies. There's a general understanding that people have lives outside of work, and it's not expected that you're always available.
That's refreshing to hear.
It is. Of course, there are times when you need to meet deadlines and put in extra effort, but overall, there's a good sense of balance and respect for personal time.
That's so important. It's about creating a sustainable work environment where people can be productive, but also have fulfilling lives outside of work.
Exactly. And again, Northeastern gets high marks for this from their employees on AcademicJobs.com.
That's great to hear. It really reinforces their commitment to creating a supportive and healthy workplace.
It does. And it's a major selling point for a lot of job seekers, especially those who are looking for an employer who values their well-being and their time.
So we've talked about the research, the collaboration, the community, the focus on social justice, professional development, and work-life balance. It's a pretty impressive picture so far.
It is. But there's one more thing we should talk about, Northeastern's global reach.
Oh, right. We mentioned the research collaborations and partnerships in over 100 countries, but I'm curious how that global perspective actually shows up in the day-to-day work experience.
Well, I think it's evident in several ways. First, there's the diversity of the faculty and staff. They come from all different nationalities and cultural backgrounds.
So it's not just about working with people from other countries remotely, it's about having that diversity right there on campus.
Exactly. And that diversity of perspectives really enriches the intellectual environment and creates a more inclusive and welcoming atmosphere.
That's wonderful. And what other ways does this global perspective play out?
Well, there are opportunities for employees to travel and work abroad through different exchange programs and research collaborations.
So you might have the chance to experience different cultures and broaden your horizons.
You might. And this global exposure is something that employees really value, according to AcademicJobs.com.
They appreciate the opportunity to connect with colleagues from around the world and be part of this global exchange of ideas.
They do. It's like Northeastern is creating this global community both on campus and beyond.
And that's definitely appealing to a lot of job seekers, especially those who are looking for an international dimension in their careers.
It is. It's one of the things that makes Northeastern such a special place to work.
Okay, so we've covered a lot in this part of our deep dive. We've explored the collaborative environment, the commitment to social justice, the focus on professional development, the support for work-life balance, and the global reach. I'm really getting a sense of what it would be like to be part of the Northeastern community.
Me too.
But I have one more question before we move on. What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about applying for a job at Northeastern?
I would say do your research and be prepared to show your enthusiasm for their mission and values.
Good advice.
Highlight your skills and experiences that align with their focus on things like experiential learning, interdisciplinary collaboration, and global engagement. And don't forget to check out academicjobs.com for insights into the hiring process and the work environment.
Great advice. And remember, AcademicJobs.com is an amazing resource for exploring career opportunities at Northeastern and other top universities all over the world.
Absolutely. It's the place to go for all things higher education careers.
So whether you're specifically interested in Northeastern or you're just exploring your options, be sure to check out AcademicJobs.com. You might just find your dream job waiting for you.
You never know.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this segment of our deep dive into Northeastern University. We delved into their commitment to a supportive work environment, the opportunities for professional development, and the emphasis on work-life balance. We also explored how Northeastern's global reach enhances the workplace experience and creates a truly diverse and multicultural community. Stay tuned as we continue our exploration of what makes Northeastern such a special place to work. So we've painted a pretty amazing picture of Northeastern so far, right?
We have.
Yeah.
But, we haven't even talked about the city of Boston itself. And that's a huge plus for employees.
Oh, absolutely. Boston is a hub for innovation and culture and history. It's home to some of the best universities in the world, including Northeastern, and it draws top talent from all over.
And it's a city that really embraces its academic side. You can feel that energy when you're on Northeastern's campus. It's really woven into the fabric of the city.
It must be amazing to work in that kind of environment, surrounded by so much intellectual energy and opportunity.
It is. And Boston also has this fantastic quality of life. Beautiful parks, historic neighborhoods, world-class museums, an incredible food scene. There's really something for everyone.
So it's not just about the job itself. It's about the whole lifestyle that comes with working at Northeastern in Boston.
Exactly. You get the best of both worlds. A stimulating work environment and a vibrant city to explore and enjoy.
And that's something that potential employees definitely pick up on, right?
Oh, for sure. You see it in the reviews on academicjobs.com. People talk about how much they love living and working in Boston and how it adds to their overall experience.
It sounds like the perfect combination. So we've talked about the research, the collaboration, the community, the commitment to social justice, the professional development, the work-life balance, the global reach, and now this incredible city, Boston. It's safe to say that Northeastern has a lot to offer.
It does. And for anyone listening, I want to emphasize that Northeastern is a place that values its employees and gives them the support they need to succeed.
It's a place where you can truly make a difference while also growing and developing as a professional.
Exactly. So if you're looking to be part of a forward-thinking community that's pushing boundaries and making a positive impact, Northeastern University is worth checking out.
And don't forget, AcademicJobs.com is your go-to for finding amazing university jobs, whether it's at Northeastern or another fantastic institution.
Yep. Top universities all over the world post their openings there.
So start exploring and see where you fit in. You never know, your dream job might be just a click away.
That's right.
Well, that's a great place to wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into Northeastern University. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring.
We hope you'll consider Northeastern for your next career move.
And happy job hunting, everyone.